Welcome to Technical Beep, where tech meets clarity. Today we're diving into GITEX Europe 2025, the landmark event driving Europe's digital transformation. Just keeping up with tech news, it feels like a full-time job sometimes.
It really does.
So we've basically done the homework on GITEX Europe 2025 for you, boiled it down to the essentials.
That's right. Think of this as your express lane, sort of, to understanding why GITEX Europe 2025 is getting so much attention.
Yeah.
It's set to be Europe's largest inaugural tech, startup, and digital investment event. And it's landing right in Berlin.
Exactly. And soon. It's happening next month, May 21st to 23rd, 2025.
Yep, let's go in.
Mark those calendars. And the sheer scale is, well, it's pretty staggering.
It really is. What are the numbers again?
We're talking over 1,500 exhibitors, more than 950 startups.
Wow.
Over 800 investors, and then upwards of 500 sort of thought leaders.
Okay.
All gathering from over 100 countries. It's this huge global meeting point, but focused squarely on Europe's digital future.
And what's really fascinating about numbers like that, it's not just the size, right? It's what they represent. That's a massive concentration of people, actively building and funding the future of tech. It really signals a real momentum, a collective push for Europe's digital scene.
So our mission here in this deep dive is to basically cut through all that noise.
Right.
And just pull out what's really significant about this event for you, our listener. We want to figure out what this big gathering really means for where Europe's heading digitally, give you a clear picture.
And hey, if you're thinking maybe you want to see this yourself,
the
event is happening next month, May 2025, so get ready. And for tickets, the link is in the description below.
Definitely worth checking out if you can make it. Now, GITEX Europe 2025, it's not just like a general tech fair.
No, it's more focused.
Exactly. It's really zoning in on the technologies that are, well, reshaping everything. We're talking core stuff like artificial intelligence.
AI, big one.
The power of big data, the whole cloud infrastructure piece, and of course the always critical area of cybersecurity.
Can't forget that.
But it doesn't stop there.
Yeah.
They're also really highlighting green tech, which is vital, and even digging into, super cutting edge stuff like quantum computing.
And what really stands out to me is how these fields, which might seem separate, are actually becoming so interconnected. Like, you can't really do advanced AI without tons of data and powerful cloud systems. And cybersecurity. Well, that's fundamental for all of them. The fact that GITEX Europe is bringing them all under one roof, it suggests they really get this symbiotic relationship.
It's almost like they're saying, look, these aren't siloed conversations anymore.
Exactly.
They're all threads in the same digital transformation fabric. And to really explore these areas properly, GITEX Europe 2025 is actually structured around 6 key co-located events.
Right, this multi-pronged approach. Seems smart for fostering, more focused chats and networking.
Yeah, it does.
Instead of just one giant, maybe slightly overwhelming event, they've created these specialized hubs. So you've got North Star Europe, which is all about linking startups with investors. Super crucial for getting new ideas funded.
Definitely.
Then there's AI, Everything Europe, a deep dive into, well, everything AI. Latest advancements, applications.
Makes sense. And for businesses, especially smaller ones, there's GITEX MEDX.
Yes, focusing on small and medium-sized enterprises. That highlights how important it is to get these vital businesses the digital tools they need.
Absolutely. SMEs are like the backbone of the European economy.
They really are. Their digital shift is key for everyone's growth. Then you just can't talk digital today without talking security.
Sure.
Which brings us to GITEX Cyber Valley Europe, all about strengthening digital defenses.
And given, well, everything with climate change, GITEX Green Impact seems really timely too. A platform for sustainable tech solutions.
Very important. And finally, pushing the absolute boundaries, you have GITEX Quantum Expo, exploring quantum computing's potential, which could just fundamentally change, well, everything.
Wow.
What's really interesting is this deliberate structure, creating these interconnected but specialized zones. It allows for deep dives within a sector,
right?
But also encourages ideas to jump across those different areas, that cross-pollination.
That sounds like a really strategic way to handle such a broad and complex landscape like tech. By creating these focused events under one main banner, they're kind of maximizing the chances for, meaningful chats and actual collaborations.
And they're backing it all up with a pretty substantial conference program, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're looking at 7 key themes being explored by, what was it, over 500 thought leaders.
That's a lot of brain power.
It's a significant amount of expertise and insight being shared, definitely.
And the themes themselves, they really hit the main pillars of digital transformation, don't they?
They seem to, yeah.
Things like the practical side of adopting AI, how cloud and 5G infrastructure is evolving, the constant cybersecurity battle developing deep tech, the green tech imperative,
Yeah.
how SMEs can leverage procurement, the huge role of regulatory policies,
Very key in Europe.
investment trends, and just, what's next?
Yeah.
The emerging technology frontiers.
That's a really comprehensive roadmap, you could say, for Europe's digital future.
Yeah.
And including regulatory policy is, like you said, particularly important. Navigating the European landscape is just, it's a major factor for any tech company here.
Absolutely.
And focusing on investment trends is vital, too. Shows where the money's flowing, which sectors are hot.
So when you sort of step back and look at the whole picture,
Yeah.
GITEX Europe 2025 isn't just another conference or trade show. It really is shaping up to be quite a pivotal moment for Europe's digital journey.
Seems that way.
Bringing together this really diverse mix of innovators, investors, thinkers, focusing on these critical texts and themes, it just feels like it has the potential to be a real catalyst for innovation, for growth.
It's where the cutting edge really meets real world opportunities and investment. And the location choice, Berlin, that's significant too. Berlin's increasingly seen as a major European tech hub.
Oh, definitely. Its whole dynamic startup scene, its growing weight in the global tech world, it just feels like the perfect stage for an event this ambitious.
It sends a clear signal, doesn't it, about Europe's commitment to being a major player in the digital economy.
It really does.
So yeah, to kind of bring it all together, GITEX Europe 2025 looks like a landmark event, poised to significantly shape Europe's digital path. And it's this big convergence point for innovation, investment, thought leadership across all these transformative technologies.
And for you, our listener, just understanding the sheer scale and the focus of this event, it gives you a really valuable perspective, doesn't it?
Yeah, a lens on the future.
A lens on the future of tech, potential opportunities in the European market. It's about getting a bit of a head start on where things are heading and who the key players are becoming.
Right.
Now, okay, here's a final thought for you to chew on.
Okay.
Given this incredible mix of tech fields converging at GITEX Europe, you've got the foundations like cloud and cybersecurity, then the revolutionary potential of quantum, the urgent need for green tech, all meeting in Berlin. What single area, just one, do you think will see the most transformative breakthrough? Or maybe face the biggest disruption, specifically in the European context, say, over the next few years?
That's a really good question.
It's definitely something to think about, right, as all these forces gather.
It is. It really highlights the immense potential that something like GITEX Europe 2025 can unlock. Makes you think.
Thanks for listening. Please like, share, subscribe, and definitely hit that bell icon for more smart tech insights. And remember to visit technicalbeep.net for more.